Morning folks, just off back up to the plot. We've had a week of rain, so I'm pretty sure all the weeds and veg will have pushed on, but most importantly I'd imagine that the slugs have been raising lethargic hell up on the plot. Let's go and see. It's the 22nd of June today, day after the longest day. So every day from here on in it's going to get shorter, which displeases me. Anyhow, let me just show you quickly the state of play with the neighbour's plot. Still no joy. He's definitely given it up. Oh well. There are the lettuce that I planted in the last video, doing pretty well. And you can also see the parsnips. You saw me plant these in the last video, the greyhound cabbage. Looks like they've been, I don't know, what is that? That's either slugs or caterpillars. And some of them have been totally decimated. That one there is just a stick. But apart from those casualties, everything else seems to be flourishing, which I'm really pleased about. The only trouble is, as well as the veg, the weeds, as you can see, are starting to take a hold in certain areas of my plot. So it's back to strimming, weeding, which is the part I hate about owning an allotment, but it comes with the territory. Just very quickly, the French climbing beans, as you can see, are living up to their name as they twist themselves around these canes. Peas are looking pretty good. Can't wait for these. And let's have a look here. Broad beans are looking great. Starting to get some pods now. Yep, some down here as well, as you can see. And then finally, the lupins. There's Mr. Bumblebee. Sorry, I just disturbed him, obviously. I'll cut this off and drive the seed heads inside the shed. I think Mick Watson, that was his recommendation, so thank you Mick, I'll definitely do that. And as you can see, some of the flowers still looking okay. Well, certainly if the bumblebees are interested in them, they must be okay. And the sweet peas that I put out in the last video, I've picked up. Like I said, this week of rain that we've had has certainly perked everything up on the plot, but it's also perked the weeds up. Right, let me get weeding. Just a quick piece of advice. Never leave an idiot in charge of a strimmer. So in my haste to cause as much destruction as I possibly could with the strimmer, I accidentally cut off one of my sunflowers. I think the swear word that I uttered rhymed with clucking bell. Oh, poor sunflower. I feel quite emotional. Strimmer's out of juice. I've got to do weeding the old-fashioned way now. Also, while I'm at it, I don't think this is going to make an ounce of difference, but let me just position the camera there and go along and cut some of those seed heads off the grass. What a completely pointless task that was. The one good reason for having had all this rain this week is this. My two water butts are now chock full of water, as you can see there and in that one. Well, as I mentioned earlier on, I'm going to cut off some of those flower heads that have started to go to seed, store them in the shed, dry them out, and hopefully use the seed for next year. Right, so that's where we're going to stay for the remainder of the summer, autumn and winter. When these have dried out, I'll collect the seed and hopefully be able to use them next year to grow some more lupins. In the meantime, let me show you what's been going on in the shed up here. These were my pathetic attempt at growing butternut squash. I've not been able to grow them for the past couple of years. I brought this up, two had already died, as you can see, and then this third one hadn't germinated, and it'd been in this little tray for, I don't know, a couple of 3 months, hadn't even popped its head through the soil. I left this in the shed and guess what? There it is. So hopefully this guy will survive and I'll have at least one butternut squash plant on the plot this year. That's it, I'm done for today. Let me give you a very quick plot tour, show you how everything looks at the moment. So a lot of the grass and weeds have been trimmed and cut around the back area there. Been doing a bit of weeding in the beds. I've planted a row of carrots here to show you the variety. They are sugar snacks. A very red looking carrot. Bear with me, it says here, serving suggestion. Chunks of the sweet flesh are delicious in or used as dippers with cream cheese. So that might be nice. So there you go. That's a row of those planted there. I just want to show you, I've released those 3 cauliflowers from their tomb and put them in a slightly taller tent. But these here, which I planted last week, that's it. They're done. In fact, I think my relationship with brassicas is done. It's ending in bitter divorce, I'm afraid, people, because they're just too much effort for me, if I'm honest, and I don't eat enough of them to really care. So I'm going to have to reevaluate this bed, because it was going to be my brassica bed. Like I said, I think in the last video, it's just going to be a salad bed, so I better get planting stuff. A lot of grass has been trimmed, weeds have been hoed. It's not perfect, but it's better than it was when I came up here. Also, the beauty of having those plastic sheets there means I can just lift that now and kind of place it in that area there to try and keep the grass down, like I've done there, like I've done there, and down here with this blue one and this small black one here. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for today on the plot. So, thank you for joining me. If you have, please hit that subscribe button. Like I say, it always helps if you've enjoyed what you've seen on today's episode. And I'll see you next week for some more shenanigans on the plot. Bye for now.